Welcome to Still Breathing, the Miah and Anthony's Chronicles.
Yes, welcome to Anthony and Miah Chronicles, where we give you the live from our own perspective. I don't necessarily think that y'all will agree with everything that we say, but you do have an opinion. So welcome to our show. Yeah. Some of y'all know us, man. If y'all know us, we love each other. We love on each other in public and behind the scenes and off camera. We don't try to fake it. We don't portray a mask in public. What you see is really what you get. We've been married for 15 years, man, and in 15 years, there's been some bumps in the roads, there's been some victories, there's been celebrations, but most importantly, there has been growth, right? We could have called it quits from the first sign of trouble, but we didn't. We still breathing.
15 years.
Almost gonna be 16.
What?
August 21st.
Okay, you get
Come on.
Right.
Come on. Come on. August 21st is the anniversary.
It's our anniversary. Hey, made for you and me.
Oh, am I doing this dance right?
Yep.
I don't dance though. Hey, in this chair, I'm a beast with dancing. But get me on my feet, man, I be looking like, oh, watch out. Here it comes. Q-tip. Throw it away.
I cannot.
Roll by those little stuff, right? Or I lean back and on the wall or something like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Alright, y'all, listen. We have a few things to talk about. Some upcoming events and some current events. So y'all here with us. Thank you for hanging out with us. And thank you for allowing us to put our life in front of other viewers. I just feel like we can actually help other people. So thank you for agreeing to that.
Yeah, because that's a struggle for me. Like, big time.
Yeah, but struggle is a part of life. And some people be like, if you ain't struggling for it, then what they say? What you tell me? They said you heard? Like, if you don't struggle to go through it, then...
Oh, wow.
Well, guess what? Pew! Get it out of here.
It is what it is.
You were the weakest link. I like that.
Today is a good day for a good day.
Kindness always matters. That's really true. And I think this is great.
Right? I love it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So now we're going to dig into a little bit of the show, right? We didn't really prepare anything. A lot of things, well, not a lot of things. Everything that y'all get is raw, or what's another word I'm looking for? Like authentic. None of this is rehearsed. You know, it's what it is, right? But out the gate, man, this shooting that happened at Fort Stewart. We ain't gonna talk about it a whole lot, but I do think because we're advocates for mental health, I do think it deserves some attention based on, you know, what we do, you know, especially with LoveCon Network Foundation. I think it's worth talking about. So apparently this guy, this soldier, he checked out, right? He decided to, what people would say, go on a shooting spree. But, you know, peeling back the onion, I'm wondering, like, what led up to that? Like, what happened behind the scenes that made this guy go off the rails, right? More importantly, what was done to possibly prevent it, right? We don't know. I guess y'all will hear about it more after the facts come out. But I know from being in the Army myself, the Army always has these programs in place: suicide prevention, active shooter. What's another big one that we do? sexual assault classes. Like, it's an annual thing the Army does every year, you know. And me being a soldier, I have to really, and especially as a senior leader, I have to really evaluate the programs. Right? I look at these programs, and I don't think mental health is something that you can just give a training on. I think that when it deals with mental health, I think that it's a conversation that should be had daily, right? It should be like check-ins daily, you know. And some people don't want to put in that time to care enough to ask important questions, and furthermore, really be interested in listening, active listening, or helping. You know, what do you think? Do you think that like mental health is something that you can train for, you know, and teach every year? Or is it just, what are your thoughts?
I think it's good that they have those programs into play, because you never know how somebody could seek help. So it could be through conversations, it could be through training, it could be through resources. So I just see it as if it's a good thing to have in place.
Okay.
Especially for our frontline workers, our military, like our military family, because I know it was times where I needed to go, you know, talk to someone, and those programs were in play for me to do that. So I was honestly extremely grateful for those.
So you actually went through some of the you actually took advantage of some of the help.
I did, absolutely. Like, it's no shame in needing help. So if you need the help and you know the resources to go to, why not? That's just how I see it. Now, somebody else may see it differently, but
Right.
I just know, and thank God that I was grateful to have someone to reach out to. You know, I didn't have to do it by myself.
Dang. Man, that kind of sounds like cliche, like, oh, I got somebody to reach out to, but like, that's real stuff. Like, you need to have that person on speed dial, or that number on speed dial, so when you getting ready to, or when you going through it, like, you can reach out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a real thing, man. So I remember a time when I too was going through it, and you know, for me, you know, one of my people that I like to confide in mentally is my older sister, right? My older sister, Tasha, you know, she is very wise, beyond her years, and you know, she gives really good, solid counsel, and she does it from a unbiased perspective, which sometimes pisses me off, because I be wanting her to be on my side. Correct. When I'm going through stuff, but she like the referee, man. She's like, you were wrong in this, but here's some things that you can do to bring yourself back. And that's why I like talking to her, because she ain't just giving me like, she ain't listening to answer questions. She like really listening, and when it's all said and done, she like run it back, and she like, if we were to redo this play, here's some things that you could have did differently that might have produced a different outcome.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I rock with her on that. But you know, that's one. I have maybe three to four people that I reach out to when I'm like, right?
What does that mean?
What?
That's
like in my head, like it feels like somebody is taking my brain and doing this, and I can't think, I can't get out of it. So it's like, it's like I'm stuck, right? I'm like, I'm tapped out right now. I can't think, I can't function, I can't do anything right now. I hate saying the word I can't, but it's a real thing. Like
for you,
for me, it's like I'm stuck right now. I need to get unstuck, right? So I had to train myself that, you know, where are my lifelines? What show is that? You got the lifelines. Is it Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? With the briefcases or something like that?
It may be. I remember that. Like, it was like phone a friend,
yeah,
call I do remember that show, man.
That's kind of how I see that. It's like right when I'm stuck, I'm like, oh, what do I do? And I think about lifelines. Yeah. So, you know, who are your lifelines, right? And it's kind of like how I do that.
Yeah.
Right? That's a good thing. That's a good way to see that. I mean, who are your lifelines? That's something to think about. Something for y'all to think about. Who are your lifelines, right? And if you don't have lifelines, guess what? They probably need to get a lifeline, or two, or three.
Yeah. I'm kind of dealing with, and I'm like super emotional. It just is what it is. If I cry, I'm gonna cry. I learned
She gonna cry in the car.
Probably so, and probably right here too. Maybe.
Okay.
Don't know. We'll see. But I recently lost one of mine.
July calling y'all like.
That is funny. But it's good because he likes to stay connected.
That is true.
That is a beautiful thing. Like, that's great. But
I'm stuck and you move. Anyways, but you just recently lost a lifeline, you say.
Yeah. And it is extremely difficult in this season for me. But I push through. But sometimes you just like, you know what, I ain't got to push at me today. You know, and sometimes I think it's okay because people will tell you, no, push through it, get through it, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, blah, 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 blah. And it's like,
I don't want to.
I don't want to. I don't want to push through today. I just want to sit here, lay in this bed, and not do nothing.
Today I just don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed. Don't feel like picking up the phone. So leave a message at the top.
For real.
Okay. But and sometimes you go through that, but where do you find the energy to come out of that? Like how did it happen? How did you come out of the? Because that's depression right there. Depression leaves you depressed. You know, where it's like you suppressing joy, you suppressing love. You know, you like pushing it down. Like I don't want that right now, and you know. You are allowing yourself to feel for what happened, but how did you climb out of that? Like how'd you do that?
Honestly, I don't think I'm totally out of it. I think it's a daily walk. I think some days I'm good, some days I'm okay. Some days I'm like, yeah, let's kick it. Some days I'm just like laid back. Some days I don't want to talk to nobody. Some days, so it's just like, I just think it's levels to it.
But when you was laying in the bed in that mode, like I just don't. Like, what did you do to say like, all right, I have to do this today? Like, was there any inspiration that made you do that? Was it a conversation you had with somebody? Was it a show you watched, or you know, like how did you come out to say like, all right, no more laying in this bed, no more being in this state. I need to get back to life.
So first off, I started watching comedy shows.
You do love comedy.
Right. Yeah. I definitely just like started, because I didn't even want to feel that way, but it was just so heavy. You know what I mean? It was like, I don't want to feel this way, but I do feel this way. I want to laugh. I want to have a good time. I want to be present. I want to be grateful, but I just don't feel it today, right? And I said, you know what? I'm going to just turn on me some comedy, right?
Okay.
And when I turned on this comedy show, it definitely got me through that day.
Okay.
It got me through that day. And it was like, okay, you know, life is a blessing. And life can be lessons, right? The lessons is not always it wasn't always bad, but I thought just because it didn't go my way, it was, you know, it didn't turn out the way that I thought it should turn out. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And some days it was like an domino effect. I was wanting to do this, and this didn't happen. and I wanted life to be like this, and this didn't happen.
Yeah.
And it's like, why this can't happen for me? Like, what? I'm being good. I'm nice to people.
Right.
I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, I think life be like, okay, you want growth, right? Yeah, I want growth. Well, growth is lessons and blessings, in my opinion, though.
Yeah.
So I think I'm getting what I'm actually asking for. It's just not coming in the form that I thought it would come.
Wow.
If that makes sense.
Wow, that's dope. I like how you said when you was just laying down and you knew that you didn't want to feel that way no more. And you started to watch comedy.
Yeah.
And it's like you wanted to laugh, you wanted to be joyful, but you was feeling depressed, but you are like, I don't want to feel like this, I want to have a good time.
Right.
But through comedy, that kind of brought you back to the line, right? Because I think it's when you go below the line, it's like depression. Depression, and when you go over the line, then it's like your joy is rising up.
Well, I know that's definitely one thing, but also just having a conversation with God.
Okay.
Like, just talking, you know what I'm saying? Like, talking to him and just laying in that bed in my sorrow. Yeah. And something clicked and was like, well, if you don't want to feel this way, you don't have to. And it was like, I don't have to. I am choosing that. But this is for me, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying it for myself. Like, I was choosing to be in sorrow. And it's not that things did not happen, because they definitely happened to cause the sorrow, but how do I get through that? You know what I mean? Like, how do I don't want to feel this way, but how do I not feel this way?
Well, that's the question.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm asking you this because you went through it. And look at you now, right? Right. You're not up in the bed, you're not laying up. You've accepted, the loss that you had, and you grieve. You know what I mean? It's like it's a grieving period. But how do you put a timestamp on grief? Right?
I don't think you really can. I've heard people say it's been years and you still, yes. It's something I have to go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in like saying, okay, it's been years, it's been months, it's been weeks, get over it. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I'm the one that's going through this.
Yeah, well, a part of going through grief and acceptance is where you conquer grief. Accepting what happened and not blaming yourself for other people's situations that led up to their current situation. Just accepting, like, okay, it did happen, and allowing yourself to feel all of the emotions that go through, like you did. Go through it, right? Feel the sorrow, the sadness, and accept, like, what happened. I accept that. But now you have to not take ownership, because I think that as you take ownership, as you grieve with things, we often connect it to ownership, and it's like, it's my fault, I should have did this, I could have did more, maybe. Nah, you really did all that you can do at the time that you can do it. It's one thing to say it, and it's another thing to think it. But you got to search in your heart, like, do you believe that you really did all you can do? You might have needed to take a trip to go see somebody or pick up the phone and call somebody, but something was preventing you from doing that, right? And that sacrifice that you made is, you made that decision based on your life at that time for what you can do. So I don't take ownership of other people's situations, because it's not mine to own. But it's hard when it's somebody you care about.
Absolutely.
Right? It's hard to not take ownership over something that happened to them, because you care about them so much. And it's like, man, but we ain't God. We weren't in the plans. For the people that don't believe, you know, we scientifically did not think about, right, how our actions impacted their life, to whereas we need to take ownership of it.
Mm-hmm.
But moving on, right? I think you conquered that grief through acceptance, and that was great. Health screenings. What we do this weekend?
Oh my God, it was so fun. So fun. Such a good time.
We saw 2 plays.
Yeah, we actually did, didn't we?
Yep. And we did the 5K.
Yes.
What was it? The plays. So with Taylor Branding Company, the Legacy series, we got a chance to see Inner Chocolate.
Yes.
Which dealt with colorism.
It was so good.
Oh, yeah,
I was so captivated. Like literally, just that. It's like I don't want to give it away because I want y'all to really see it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try my best. Like
I'm gonna make a noise if you give it up too much. I'm gonna be like, bah, 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 bah.
Right, but it just really touched me in a way that I never knew that she went through some of the things she went through.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And it was like to see her, I wouldn't have never, ever thought she was going through some of the things that she was going through. You know, I guess looking at her today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, wow.
Yeah. Pamela.
You overcame what? OMG.
And she's still breathing.
Oh my God. It was so amazing. And just the dynamics of it all.
Yeah.
It was something to see.
I definitely thought the production of it was dope too. It wasn't like a normal play, you know. It was totally different. You know what I mean? And different is like to see people actually acting out somebody else's life live. It's an experience that, you know, if people have not experienced that, then that should be on the bucket list.
Oh my God! You know? If you like theater,
even if you don't like theater, like that. To get that experience, man, you got to give it a try, right? You got to, and if you're in Columbus, Ohio, definitely check out ZF Taylor, his company, Taylor Brand & Co. And, you know, he has like 3 plays that he's running for the month of August, man. And Pamela O'Loughlin, we saw that, Inner Chocolate. And we got a chance to see Angela Pace, you know, how she broke through the barriers, you know, in as far as being a news anchor, and you know these are local Columbus, Ohio sheroes for they women, right? And I just thought it was dope to just snap, right, put it inside of a frame and then act it all out and just kind of go through the journey in these plays. You know, it's like wow, man, and just to be there live to see that it's like history being remade all over again, right? So I definitely encourage, if y'all out there and you in Columbus or if you anywhere and you just want to get that vibe, man, definitely check out Inner Chocolate and Angela Pace. And also they got a third one called the Willis Brothers, where these guys, they kind of spearheaded the hair care market in Columbus, Ohio, and like they're millionaires, brothers, you know, that actually went through the process of becoming a hair care mogul, right? So I'm excited to go and see that one as well. So that was dope. But okay, so that's 2 things we saw, babe. You know, we did the 2 plays, the 5K. I ain't never ever been in a place where a whole city came out.
The city came out.
Man.
You hear me?
I was like, are you serious right now? The whole city is out here like supporting the black men's health. They did screenings out there.
I know.
And so many people got help that day because they would screen you and then they had doctors right there. Shout out to African American Male Wellness Agency for putting together an amazing event and taking care of black men, because, you know, it's just trying to, like they say, preventable diseases and illnesses, you know, and through these screenings, they was able to do that.
Absolutely.
I had met a brother out there, Shane, and he didn't know that, you know, some issues had existed until he got screened right there on the spot. He met a doctor right there on the spot. He got an appointment right on the spot. So, you know, now the thing, whatever issue he has to deal with, he now has a healthcare provider who is willing to sit down and invest in his life to make sure he's okay. Oh my goodness. And then the music, the stage was up there. It's like this whole big event. There's a lot of honey out there, y'all. Like the stage and the music, all the healthcare people showed up, had their tents up. It almost was like a fair.
Yeah, it was definitely a good time, for sure. I definitely enjoyed the concerts.
The concerts.
Portions of it. They had some amazing talent that was on stage. Like, if you were there, you already know.
Yeah.
You already know. It was a great time. Met some great people. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good. Of course, I got my dance on. Hey, I got my dance on. Yes.
Of course you did, because that's what you do. You like to dance.
I do.
And boogie and party. If you out there and you have not got yourself screened anywhere in the country, if you're seeing this, and it's been a while since you've seen a doctor, go. Don't be that person that's so afraid to know what's wrong, right? Be the person that know what's wrong and start doing something about it. Because you never know. We don't know when our time stamp is up. But I'd rather extend my life as long as I can to be able to enjoy my life and not spend my life trying to heal something that could have been prevented had I only went and got tested or screened and just kind of see where it was. So men and women, right? Go stop being brave and thinking you can tough it out. Like, that stuff old, that stuff outdated, that's old, okay? We in a new phase, new future. Let's get with the new you. Get screened, right? Go get screened, please, y'all, and save each other's lives, right?
I like the way you said that, because it's important. Because I definitely tell you, it's time to go to the doctor as well as you tell me.
You do.
You know what I'm saying?
You
like,
do.
Hey, if you're having certain symptoms, certain things that's going on with you, and vice versa. Like, you be like, okay, Miah, you've been saying your little pinky toe been hurting for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to the doctor. And honestly, sometimes that upset me when you say go to the doctor.
Really?
Like, yeah. Because
see, this is the kind of conversations we be having right here. Y'all get to see this, right?
For real, because I'm like, I want you to fix it.
What?
That's what it is.
I can't fix that. I'm not a doctor.
You can fix that.
I can fix it by putting your butt in the car and taking you to your appointment.
Right. But like for me, it'd be like if I'm telling you my pinky toe hurt, like rub it or something. I tell you how to kiss my pinky toe, but
I'm not laughing at you, but like this.
You are. It's
I'm
cool.
not. This is a situation. Like,
look, if you cool, then I'm
no,
cool.
baby.
Cool.
Your pinky toe hurting, and it's been hurting for a while. You're like, just rub it. And in my head, it's like that ain't gonna stop you from hurting. So why don't we go to the doctor and figure out what's wrong and get some professional instructions on how to stop the pain, okay? So I appreciate you having the confidence in me to be able to like, poof, you're good, poof, you're good, poof, no more. But I don't got that. Cheers. No? Okay, I'll drink to that.
Oh shoot. Okay, hard conversations. Let's talk about those. Am I allowed to talk now? Cause you got on camera earlier. Like, I don't want to do all the talking, and you've been doing a lot. So no, just like,
yeah. I'm gonna let you have it.
You know me. Just right on camera for no reason. Just for no reason.
I'm just playing.
I'm going to have a hard conversation with myself.
No. Hard conversations.
Okay, yes. Let's talk about those. Like dealing with like people you love, like couples. For instance, like how do you have those hard conversations? Because, if I'm saying sometimes I don't want to say you getting on my nerves, but you getting on my nerves. And you don't want to offend the partner, right? You like,
what I need from you is understanding. That's what it boils down to. Is getting that understanding, right? Because when it's time for a hard conversation,
understanding is what I need. Hey y'all, I can be a little goofy sometimes, and that is something that I struggle with because I try to be smooth. But sometimes I'm a little goofy. It comes out every now and then.
but hard conversations. I remember we had our first hard conversation.
Okay.
And this is when you was really fed up, with shenanigans. And I don't think they were shenanigans. I was just being myself. But
okay,
you wasn't agreeing with behaviors I was displaying, or not even behaviors. It was the way I was speaking.
Yeah, that tone.
That tone, would you say?
Yeah.
I worked on it. So I know, you thought like, we need to talk. And everybody in every relationship hates those words when the other person's like, hey, we need to talk.
Right. Why are those words hated?
Well, I mean, come on, be for real. Like, sometimes, back in the past, when I just come like, hey, we need to talk, right?
Okay.
It was more so like, dang, like, for real? Like, why? Because that we need to talk stops everything. Like, it's a problem.
Really? So it goes to...
Don't be brand new in this, okay? Yeah, you're being brand new. Like, the words, we need to talk, never bothered you? It never bothered you?
No. Because somebody got something to say to me. So it's like, we need to talk. Okay.
Well, from a guy perspective,
okay,
when the lady comes up like, oh, we need to talk. For me, I'm going to speak on my behalf right now. But I know most guys, they feel this way too. But I'm going to speak on my behalf.
Yeah.
Hearing those words like, we need to talk. To me, everything is okay until we need to talk. And then all these red lights and flashing stop signs and stuff, everything, red alert. It's like, oh, what happened?
Really?
And yeah, like, what happened? So, some guys just don't want that conversation, right? But I applaud you because you got tired and you saw like, we need to talk. And when we was talking, you were bringing up points where my tone had really took you to another place as far as mental, how my tone had driven, certain energy to you, and you just didn't like that, right? And to be able to have enough confidence to say like, I don't like this, I don't like when you do this, I don't like when you do that, and just pretty much expressing how you didn't like things. But I listened and I heard, and it's something that I try to work on, right? I try to work on it, and I feel like if it's something that you've been doing for years, that's not something that you just instantly turn off. It's like, you have to be intentional when you're saying, I'm going to work on that, not just saying, I'm going to work on that, but like intentionally trying to work on it to improve the relationship. So that's how I feel about it. How was a hard conversation? Do you remember me having a hard conversation with you that crickets? Like,
yeah, I think we have hard conversations a lot.
Now we do. Like, we ain't afraid. I'm not afraid.
Right.
And your magic word to me was, you didn't talk? Well, let's talk about it.
Exactly.
Let's talk about it. Talk. That's what you do. Talk. And it's like, okay, you want to talk about it a lot.
Absolutely.
But it's communication.
Why wouldn't you though?
Because I don't feel like talking sometimes.
And that's fine. So we say, okay, baby, we're going to table this, but we're going to circle back around and we gonna tackle that. Because what happens is when we don't tackle that, you know what I'm saying, that stuff festers.
That's annoying. Hard conversation. Man, no, sometimes like on the hard conversations and we table stuff, I'll be driving around it and then I look at it and I just hit the gas. I'm like, I'll be back. And then I circle around it again, I'm like, I'm gonna hit the gas again. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I make a mistake of really hitting I think I'm gonna hit the brakes, but the gas pedal and the brakes just switch on me. And I just keep hitting the gas. I'm like, I was gonna talk about it. Alright. So I never get back to it. Right? So by the time it really comes back up, it's like we were supposed to have talked about that. Oh no, the gears don't work. I just hit the gas. I don't go in reverse. I don't go backwards. Which brings me to another point. Like sometimes, like no, I ain't. That's gonna be another session. Yeah, hard conversations. Like you gotta have those hard conversations with each other to get understanding. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it might involve hurting the other person's feelings if what they're doing to you is really disturbing you. And you like, if I say something's gonna hurt their feelings, so you either want to keep being disturbed and then let it fester, or you want to talk about it and see if you can create a solution for it. Mm-hmm. Right? That's that communication piece.
Yeah.
So being brave, like I think.
Yeah. Sometimes I just feel like you can agree to disagree as well.
Can you?
Yeah, we're not vibing on, you know. And it's like you can have your opinion, I can have mine. That don't make it right or wrong. It's just, I think opinions at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't talk to be right, or you know what I'm saying, or sometimes I do try to prove my point, so I need to go stand in front. I do, because I just feel like I what they call today standing on business.
Oh wow!
Like almost like, because this is what you really believe.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then if the other person believes like this is what you really believe.
Right. And
then sometimes it's like, okay, cool, okay. Because I don't like to get into like debates and I was not on the debate team. I was not. I didn't understand it even like in school.
Yeah. When,
you know, they had a debate team and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, I actually watched the debate.
Yeah.
And I was like, why y'all doing that?
I'm about that life.
See,
don't come to me with some kind of argument, because I argue with you. You like to argue. I was raised in an environment like that though. Like we just argued all the time. We argued over being, you right, I know I'm right. Well, okay, we'll be right then. I am gonna be right. Right. We got it in. Okay, we good. Okay. It's like,
yeah, that's like too much. That's too much for me. I'm like, okay, you right. Okay, you right.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess you gotta let people be themselves, you know. But with people being themselves, like, do you want that energy of them being themselves around you or in your life? Mm-hmm. You know? Mm-hmm. How do you let somebody just be themselves and not disturb you? That's how I see it. Like,
say that again.
Huh?
Say that again.
How do you let people be themselves and not let it disturb you?
Whoa.
You gonna drink to that? Because that's some real stuff right there. That's something to think about.
That is something to think about.
Right? That's how I see it. So you coming into that understanding, like a lot of conversations we having, you know, when it came to other people, you like that's who they are, right? That's just how they are. And then to me, I'm like, well, dang, do we want this in our lives or not? Are we cutting the rope or are we gonna let it hang? Like, what we gonna do? You know, cause listen, it's about us. It's about us. And anybody that's introduced to our lives, I feel like if they are pulling our rope by them being themselves and they're making us uncomfortable, then I gotta let it. Sometimes you gotta let it go. And if it's out of love, take it home. But if it's out of love, it'll come back, right? Right?
I don't know.
Right? I mean,
I don't know. Because I hear people say that. I hear people say that a lot. Like if it, I don't know.
Love something enough to let it go, and if it's meant to be, it'll come back. I don't know. So, but I'm willing to find out. I'm willing to find out. Hey, life too short. Life too short to be uncomfortable. To be uncomfortable in situations like all the time. Life too short for that, man. It's like, why I gotta sit here and go through your mess? That's on you. So let people be themselves. And
it's the best thing, man.
It is.
It's the best thing to me. But sometimes it be I ain't gonna lie, it be challenging.
I bet it do. Because they annoying sometimes.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about myself.
Ooh.
Right? Don't be looking.
I didn't say it. You said it.
I know I can be annoying sometimes, but
why?
Because it be certain things that I'm trying to get done, and I think my annoyance comes from holding people accountable for what they said they was gonna do. And because I'm like on it, and that other person not, then it's like, oh, you're so annoying. I said I was gonna do it, but it's like, all right, we'll win. So that communication piece, and then when win happens, and then it passes, and I come back like, hey, remember when you said that, okay, so it didn't happen. But it didn't happen for you. But for me, it didn't happen, and it caused a reaction. And other people not thinking about the reaction that I have to go through because I trusted you when you said that you was going to do a certain thing for me. So your actions, not yours, I'm saying yours is in general, the other person's actions then impacted my life in a way that made me react to something that I tried to plan for. Well, I gotta let people be themselves. That's a lesson learned, like bet. Now I know, okay, to let you be you. But I can't trust you to do this one thing. That don't mean I can't trust you at all. But when it comes to this, I just know you're not the one. Right? Not you as in you, but I'm saying you in general. Right? That's enough on that. Let's talk about mental health. Let's talk about love kind. Can we talk about love kind? Let's talk about love kind, right? So love kind is like love connecting, right? We love connecting. We love building. And so with love kind and us trying to find out how to connect with people through our organization, I really truly believe that through Love Kind Network Foundation, at least, it allows us to connect and free people from mental anguish or help them free up time, because I believe that you and I and other people's lives, like we're there to help them move on to whatever the next level in their life is. And that brings me joy to see people moving forward. And I saw that with you too, like you love to see people win, right? You do. And I think through Love Kind, that allows us to share what we love to do with other people. And especially like with mental health, mental health is big nowadays.
It is. Facts.
I said mental health is big nowadays.
Mental health is good nowadays. It really is, because
it's
a real thing. You know what I mean?
It used to be.
Or was we just silent about it?
Ooh.
We didn't talk about it as much, but I think it's opening up more, where there are conversations that can be had. There are therapists that you can reach out to. There are communities, like however you find what you need.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because different people need different things.
Yeah.
And I just thank God that there are resources out here to receive, what you need.
Yeah.
And I definitely take advantage of. Well, I'm going to say this is what I do. I started taking ownership of my own health, whether that be mental, spiritual, physical. All that plays a part. So I had to start my own mental health journey. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I can be proud of.
That's what's up. So that's like self-care trifecta: mental, physical, and emotional. You found a way to address those issues with yourself, right? Which leads me to Love Kind Rally Point. If you're a military person, spouse, first responder, you can join our group, Love Kind Rally Point, where we have real discussions and we come up with real solutions to help each other. So if you're interested, send me a message or comment on this video for more information, and I'll be happy to send you the link so that you can join the next Love Kind Rally Point meeting. We love it, and we would love to have you there. Okay. Coming up for Love Kind Network Foundation, we have the comedy show, the mental health comedy show, which ain't never been done the way we do it, but it is October 18th.
Wait a minute.
Reverse. Okay, hit play again. Let's go. I'm super excited for this.
October 18th.
At the BFW on Stelzer.
Y'all don't want to be there. It's going to be some amazing comedians. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good vibe. If you were at the last show,
then you know.
You already know.
You know.
So tell a friend to bring a friend.
Come on now.
And we going to let the fun begin, okay?
Rewind and press play. She drank her coffee. No, y'all, for real, we would love to see y'all there at the next comedy show, October 18th. Doors open at 6:30. I've already posted the link. You can check out my Facebook page, Anthony Darius. You can also check out my Facebook page. You also can check out Love Kind Network Foundation page. And we have the tickets up. You can purchase your tickets. It's free for military and first responders. But like for the general public, we want you to come too. And we only ask that you guys purchase the tickets to bring money back to the foundation so that we can continue to do the great mental health work that we're doing. So please, please, please buy a ticket, support a vet, support a military personnel, support a family member, just support each other, right? And we'll see you on the upside.
All right, y'all. We're on another adventure. Dance with me.